As we get set for the first of 10 here in the Twilight Zone at Albion Park. 360, number 7, Do That Pedro. It was about $1.70 or so a while ago, so it's eased out. Green light, ready. Off they go. Out wide there, It's Me, Charlie, and Do That Pedro are two of the first to go, but Handle Your Guns burnt up on the inside and takes the lead from the one box. So Handle Your Guns got away from Blackout of Blue. Notorious Lady went up into third placing. Wide out there was Do That Pedro, followed by It's Me, Charlie. Phoebe Rose High, Insidious are back behind those. Here's a good go coming to the wire, and it's Blackout of Blue just nailing It's Me, Charlie. Do That Pedro, the favourite, wound up third. They're followed then by, I would think, Notorious Lady in fourth placing, followed by Phoebe Rose High, Insidious, Blackout of Blue and Jazz Nero, one of the last home in a roughly run race in about 23 and 4. Looks like 4, 6, 7, 9, certainly 4, 6, 7, for Blackout of Blue, 10.70 and 2.70. It's Me, Charlie, 2.80, Do That Pedro, 2.70. So the favourites paid 2.70 the places. Quite remarkable. Dollars. Group 1 racing here tomorrow night with 5 heats of the Garrard's Winter Carnival Cup over the 520 tomorrow night. 6 Victorians, 4 from New South Wales, 1 from Tassie, and 20 odd locals in the heats tomorrow night. Okay, green light. Away they go, and out fast there was Classic Trader, burnt out to the early lead though. Miss Miranda around the outsides coming up to join it. Close third then was Covert Angel, therefore Agent, there followed by Velocity Spice, and further back came Black Paradox. Long way back then was Where's Your Mate. Great Triumph is one of the last around the turn with Norton Manx up the stretch, and bursting clear is Miss Miranda, and Miss Miranda wins it from, I would say, Classic Trader, Velocity Spice and Covert Agent in that order. Followed then by Great Triumph, and behind them then Norton Manx, Black Paradox, and Where's Your Mate, the last one home. For Miss Miranda, she wound up at 4.50 after being the favourite just before jumping away. For Miss Miranda takes the prize in a keenly contested race trained by former journalist, greyhound racing and harness racing, and I guess you'd say thoroughbred racing as well. Journalist Gary Keith out of blue for Glenn Hammond, went 23.40. And the second went to number 4, Miss Miranda for Gary Keep in 23.16. Thanks, Andrew. Green light on. First leg of the extra. Ready. Racing Dashify began well, but there's Mortis for him going through. And Mortis for him takes the lead and dashed away. Round the outside, Skytrain to second, followed by Dashify. Behind them, Coda Liz, Iron Major and Vicky Rose High. Well back, Candy Crush and was Due Nero, the last one. Round the corner, Mortis for him does it pretty well. Coming up on the inside, Dashify. Oh, I'm not sure. Mortis for him or Dashify. Leave it to the judge. Skytrain third, Vicky Rose High fourth. Then Iron Major was Due Nero, followed by Candy Crush and Coda Liz about the last one home. This is a very close go. One's lunged on the inside. I'm just not sure here. The 4, Mortis for him trying to hold on. The $43 shot, the 4. And the 1 Dashify's at 4.10. And one's got up to win in the last bound. We've got little hope here at Albion Park. We've got no altitude, and we look straight across at them as most callers are high in a grandstand. We don't have a grandstand here these days. Liam's best is race 5, number 3, Avondale Tara, race 5, number 3. Okay, green light. They're ready. Racing, and Roger Rose High began brilliantly and went out straight to the early lead from Marilyn Marlowe. Baraka Khan went up into third placing. Wide out there was Aussie, followed by Ozcheck Express. Well back is Witch Itch, Coda May, and La Liga is one of the last, but on the turn it's all Roger Rose High. Bounded right away from Marilyn Marlowe. Roger Rose High, 10 lengths. Second, or down the outside, I'd say Witch It in front of either Marilyn Marlowe or Baraka Khan. Back behind those then came Coda May in company there with La Liga and also Ozcheck Express and Aussie. Big win. 2 Roger Rose High. Trevor Thompson up from the Northern Rivers. Well, it's always going to be a case of the Northern Rivers being hard to beat there because they had plenty of runners. And 2 Roger Rose High's got the Cadburys. $7.70 and $2. Number 2, Roger Rose High. 6 has got second down the outside, Witch Itch. 5 is third, Baraka Khan. $3.95 to fly. Billy Hutchinson locks only a centre way into box number 1, handling that greyhound for Stephanie Houghton. And now we're set. Green light. 3.30, number 4. Why? First leg of the Albion Park Quadrella ready. And they're away. Why dwelt. Fast out Only Ascent, tackle around the outside by Dare to Tell. Going up into third place and then was Incandescent, followed there by Lady Bellissimo as they go into the sunlight. Further back then was Sanrico, Jasper, Incandescent, Willie B. Thompson, Why, one of the last around the turn. Only Ascent is the leader, and Only Ascent wins by a length to Dare to Tell. Long way back then, Willie B. Tops third. Fourth is either Incandescent or Sanrico, Jasper, followed then by Yukai Princess. Why was never a candidate after a moderate beginning. Lady Bellissimo, one of the last home. 1 Only Ascent for Stephanie Houghton, 310 and 180. 7 Dare to Tell, 180. 5 Willie B. Tops, 270. Looks like 175 to me, 17 on a photo. Yep, 175 goes in the frame. Green light's on. Ready. Racing. She begins well, Bellissimo Lady, but coming across there is Senor Zorro, and Senor Zorro shoots away from Bellissimo Lady. Followed there by Ropely Jet, Silver Ain't Bad, Lolly Shop, Waz's Fantasy, and Class of Magic. Up to the home turn, Senor Zorro is the leader. A length and a half or so clear. Bellissimo Lady's down the outside. Senor Zorro's just in front. Senor Zorro a neck to Bellissimo Lady. Third then went to Ropely Jet. Fourth, I'm not real sure. It's either Waz's Fantasy or Lolly Shop. Then Silver Ain't Bad. Last of all, Class of Magic. And the late scratch was number 5, Stalingrad. Well, here's a roughie for the second leg of the quaddie. First leg of the treble. 4 Senor Zorro, $13 and $2.60. 1 Bellissimo Lady, $1.50. 2 Ropely Jet, $3.40. The race time, 22.85. 90 is the Tats bet favourite for Noel Evans from out Ipswich way. Speaking of Ipswich, Noms closed this Monday, June 30, for the puppy auction there, to be held on August 24. Righto, green light. Off. Out fast there was Celtic Dancer and shot out to the early lead. Gloria Trick goes round the outside, comes to second, followed by Sir Ken, and then came Grin and Win. Further back then was Tiny Turn, a little bit sparky. Country Charm and Drop Dead Diva is the last one. On the home turn, Gloria Trick and Celtic Dancer. Gloria Trick in front, doing it too well. Late is Grin and Win, but Gloria Trick from Grin and Win. Celtic Dancer third and Sir Ken wound up fourth. Then came Lil Bit Sparky, Tiny Turner, Country Charm, Drop Dead Diva, and a good win, good run by the winner, about 22.6. And a good odds as well. 7, Gloria Trick. For those who follow the numbers game, you've done well. Race 7, number 7, Gloria Trick for Trevor Wilson. 1970 and 360. 1 Grin and Win, 160. Rightio, 6th the favourite here, Ideal for Cole Byers at $3.20. Ahead of the 1, Nevaeh Beach, who shows $3.60. 147 to be alive in the quaddie. They're ready. Racing. And out in the middle there, Ideal began brilliantly, crossed over and got away Ideal from Sweet Sticker, followed by El Bella Beach, and then came Nivea Beach, who's back about 4th. They're actually being passed now by Dacey's Elfie, El Bella Beach, and well back is Late Trot's Angel, and up the straight Sweet Sticker, but not Sweet Sticker, but well clear is Ideal. Ideal beat Sweet Sticker. Third then was Dacey's Elfie. Fourth, Hollywood Hearts, El Bella Beach, and Late Trot's Angel are right across the track. And back behind those then came Nevaeh Beach. Tuscany Sally was always well back. 6-3-7-4. 6 Ideal, a brilliant beginning. 280 and 180. 3 Sweet Sticker, 260. 7 Dacey's Elfie, 660 for running their place. 4 should get 4th Hollywood Hearts, I would imagine. 6-3-7. It's currently 6 in a photo in 22.73. 6. Full field plus a reserve, so we look forward to that one at Ipswich on Saturday night. It'll be race 6 on their 10 event card there. Tricky Kid firms up to $2 here. Hasselroth the trainer, green lights on. Ready, race 9. Racing. Tricky Kid away pretty well, trying to get through, but punching up there. Hot Shot Hero takes the lead and got away. Tricky Kid's in trouble. Going to second to Fong from Part of Her, and then came Elite Desert and Tricky Kid. Well back is Like Amazon Bucksider, and Razor Redneck is the last one around the turn though, and Hot Shot Hero's gone for broke, dashed away too good. Hot Shot Hero from Part of Fur, getting through then Like Amazon got third. I'd say Tricky Kid fourth, just in front of Elite Desert, followed then by Bucksider, DeFonk, and Razor Redneck about the last one home. When in doubt, back the one in a short race. 1 Hotshot Hero, 670 and 190. 6 Par de Fur at 460. 7 Leica Amazon, 220. I rather fancy number 2 Tricky Kid will probably get 4th. So I think we're looking at 1, 6, 7 and 2 here. Here we go. 1, 6, 7. Darren Titmarsh, the favourite here. Darren's got Late Angel Lee in a heat of the Group 1 here tomorrow night, the Winter Carnival Cup, and dropping the greyhound straight back from 710 metres where he ran second last week to the 520. It'll be the training performance of the year, but he's a good dog, of course, and a good trainer. Green light. Racing out fast there with Brother Love in the white rug, and she spears through to take the lead from Caressa, followed there by Mr. Stocks. Getting the second actually then was Bridgewater. Well back came Cosmology, Swifty's Halo, Doe Rose High, and Picture Perfect is about the last one. Around the corner they come. The last here at the Twilights, and Caressa's taken over, dashed away. Caressa won from second placing there was Bridgewater. In third spot then would go to Brother Love. Fourth, the reserve, I think, Picture Perfect. Behind these then came Doe Rose High in company with Swifty's Halo. Cosmology's gone a miss here and is in the home straight. 7 Caressa, 2, we'll just wait for that to come up, 210 and 210, same, win in place. 8 Bridgewater, 240, 1 Mr. Stocks, $1. 781 in 22.96, the 5.